उसकी पूजा करते हैं, तो उसकी पूजा करने के बाद मैं आपको बेनिया पहना हुआ तो वहाँ से पानी के साथ पहली बार rest of the items your sisters will do. One of them will be doing this and another will be offering those packages. There is a spoon if you want. Either. And then somebody will offer, another sister will offer 4 of these. This will be lunch. I'll mention what I'm just
I can ask him from this one. Maybe he has a guy.
What's all this? Namaste, good morning. I would just like to invite everyone to please take a seat. On behalf of the Chainani family, I would like to thank everyone for coming. And we're going to get started with the puja in just a couple of minutes. I just want to remind everyone, if you can please silence your cell phones. Just double check and make sure everyone's cell phones are on silent. Please stand. So when you're done with the first part, if you can just put it on.
We have to take it off in the beginning. But all the family members, take your shoes off and we need to come by Dev Kishan ji. Grandkids and everybody is welcome. His brothers, sisters, everybody. No, his brothers, sisters. So, आप यहाँ पे खड़ रही है. Krishan, can we go? His brother, sister, आप यहाँ पे आइए. And the rest of the people, you can just what is line around here. हर आप लोग बाद में करेंगे हर. So. And in the you can start taking one. And we have to make this corner open for Gunjesh bhai for zooming.
With the white tree here also.
Yeah.
Everything was familiar.
And just find a spot where you can offer it. Like even if there are a lot of people, you can just offer it, go like that. और आप कहाँ से, इंडिया में कहाँ से? बॉम्बे से. So suppose we are at Mumbai's house and we are suppose we are at Mumbai's house and we are doing cremation from there. So before we take him to crematory, we have to give him a holy bath. The bath is already given by Christine, but if you can sprinkle Ganga Jal on him like this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. तीनों आप तीनों. Om Apo Hishta-mayo Bhuvastana Urje Dadhatanaham Maheranai Chakshase Yo Vahasivatamo Rasasasya Bhajayate Hanaham Ushati Mattarah Tasma Arangama Maho Yasya Vaya Jinvat Apo Janayathacanaham Om Je Tirthani Pracharanti Sreka Hastani Khandinaham Tikhaggu Sahasrayo Jane Vadhanvani Tanmasi ओम भूर्भुवस्वहम. तुलसी का पत्ता. ओम भूर्भुवस्वः देवकिशन जी प्रेतस्य तीर्थोदक स्नानम समर्पयामि. And then one more. You can take. Also you can take one. Now using this finger, if you can do tika. Om Twang Gandharva Akhanam Stvam Indrastam Brahaspatihi Tvam Okhade Somo Raja Vidvanyakshmada Muchyata. Om Bhurvaswaham Devkisan ji Preta Gandham Samarpayami. अभी वो उसके त्रिपुंड करेंगे इसे. 3 fingers taken together like this, and then the thick, and then you can line up in there. But okay, good. Now if you can do tika with the vibhuti. Om Trayukham Jamadagnehe Kashyapasya Trayukham Jaddeve Khutrayukham Tanno Astu Trayukham. Om Bhurvaswaham Devkasanji Pretasya Vibhutim Samarpayami. Okay, now is there anybody left without this? Who doesn't have this? Okay, so now when I say Swaha, you need to offer couple of pieces to Devkisanji. You can find a spot like where we can reach. There is some spot here too. You can come this side. Find a spot here. You are not going to reach Nareshji. So couple of pieces of rice to Devkisanji. Get closer. Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Namamam. Om Indrai Swaha Idam Indrai Namamam. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Namamam. Om Somai Swaha Idam Somai Namamam. Om Mrityave Swaha Idam Mrityave Namamam. Om Brahmane Swaha Idam Brahmane Namamam. Om Yamai Swaha Idam Yamai Namamam. Om Bhuhu Swaha Idam Agnay Namamam. Om Bhuvah Swaha Idam Vayve Namamam. Om Swaha Swaha Idam Suryay Namamam. Now instead of Swaha it will be Kalpatam, or you can offer it when I do this. Om Ayur Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Prano Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Chakshur Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Shotram Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Vag Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Manno Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Atma Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Brahma Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Jyotir Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Swar Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Preshtham Jagnena Kalpatam. Om Jagno Jagnena Kalpatam. Okay, now in case something is left in the bowl, you can take it out in the right hand. And when I say swaha, you can offer everything to Dev Kishanji. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Swaha Idam Prajapataye Namam. Okay, now everybody can take the chair except two sisters and one brother. Okay, now these two coconuts, you can place it in two corners over there. These two coconuts in that two corner. Idam phalam maya devam sthapitam purtastav tena me saplapti bhavet janmani janmani. Om bhurvah swaham Dev Kishanji pretasya visheshargyam sampadayami. Now, this buttery part, ghee, if you can hold it on the forehead like this. Om asvattvamadi jato sitvadayam jayatam puna aso swargaya lokaya swaham jvalatu patake. Om bhur bhuvah swaha swaha idam prajapataye namama. You can place it here. Okay, now आप बीच में बैठ जाइए. And two sisters, you can take either of that one, and one of you is going to light up the deepak and agarbatti. Om Chandrama Manaso Jata Shakshoho Surjo Ajayatam Shotraj Vayushya Pranashya Mukhad Agnirajayatam Bodhipadeva Rupastam Karma Shakshi Yavignakrut Yavat Karma Samapti Syat Tavattam Swastiro Bhavam. Om Bhurvah Swaham Dev Kishanji Pretasya Deepam Samarpayami. Om Brahmanosya Mukhamasid Bahurajanyah Kretaham Uru Tadasarveshya Padvyagbu Shudro Ajayatam. Om Bhurvah Swaham Dev Kishanji Pretasya Dhupam Samarpayami. Now, आपका नाम पंकज जी, राजीव जी, when we have to perform this kind of rituals, we have to have our hair removed. So symbolically, if I can take one, idam phalam maya yani kanicha papani idam phalam maya devam sthapitam purtastav tena safalapti bhavet janmani janmani yani kanicha papani brahmahatya vinasiti kesanya tishtanti tasmat kesanva pamyaham. Now this finger. Om pavitroste vaishnavyo saviturvah prasava utpunamya chidrenam pavitrena suryasya rashmibhihi pavitrapate pavitraputasya kamah puneta chakeyam. Hold it like that in the finger. Om tachaksurdevahitam purastat chukramuchyarata pashyema sharadaha satam jivema sharadaham shatagoshunoyama sharadaha satam pabravama sharadaham satamadinaha syama sharadaha satam bhuyasya sharadaha satatam. Om granthi devtabhyo namaham. Om tantu devtabhyo namaham. Om yagnopavitam paramam pavitram prajapateryat sahajam purastat ayushyamagram pratimancha shubram yagnopavitam balamastu tejaham. Om bhurvah swaha tatsaviturvarenyam bargo devasya dhimahi diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om bhurvah swaha tatsaviturvarenyam bargo devasya dhimahi diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om bhurvah swaha tatsaviturvarenyam bargo devasya dhimahi diyo yo naha prachodayat. So good morning to everybody. My name is Kamlesh and I am going to perform the funeral rites here today. We know that the death is an inevitable truth. Whoever is born is going to die. Nobody can escape from the death, and absolutely there is no exception to this universal rule. But easier said than done. When it happens in the family, it's really difficult to accept this truth. Dev Kishanji's untimely death, I say untimely, because parents, however old are they, even if they are 150 years old, their death is always untimely, as there is only one father and one mother in life. So Dev Kishanji's untimely death has resulted into a lot of grief, shock, emotional stress, and feeling of helplessness and hopelessness in the family. In Sanatan Dharma, the last rites are very important facets of the human life, and it is to be performed in a proper way. in order to provide a peace to departed soul. Unbearable pain and loss Chainani family has is never going to be recouped. There is an absolute vacuum in the family. This loss is never going to be fulfilled. But we can try to prepare them, bear the loss by lessening the intensity of their grief to some extent. It is written in all ancient religious scriptures that a properly performed last rites provide a peace to departed soul and solace to the relatives. So, when the puja is being performed, I need your cooperation. Please refrain from talking or any concern. It will be taken care of later on. So, for the first 5 minutes, 45 minutes, please be patient. Okay, now, if you can take a spoon of water and hold it. Om Atradya Mahamangalya Punya Pavitra Masottame Mase. Touch your hand. Om Atradya Mahamangalya Punya Pavitra Masottame Mase. Bhadrapad Mase. Shukla Pakshe. Pratipadayam Titho. Krishna Pakshe. Pratipadayam Titho. Sanivasare Yatha Vartaman Nakshatra Muhurta Samvaye. Evam Grah Gana Visheshana Visheshtayam Shubha Punya Titho. If you can follow me. Kashyapa Gotra अस्मत पितुः देवकिशनजी प्रेतस्य दाहार्थम उत्क्रांत्यादि पिंड प्रदानम अहम करिष्ये तथा पंचक दिने अग्नि संस्कार निमित्तम पुत्तल विधिम अहम करिष्ये. If you can place the water here and the spoon goes back in the bowl. Now Devkishanji did not pass away in Panchaki, but today is a Panchaki. Panchaki is a collection of 5 constellations and it happens every month and it lasts 5 days. So it started on Thursday evening. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday up to Monday. In case we have to do cremation during this time, then we have to cremate these 5 statues of the Kush. So if you can offer flower petals to each of them and then rice. Only one person can do, that's fine. Om Vasoho Pavitramasi Satadaram Vasoho Pavitramasi Sahasradaram Devastva Savita Punatu Vasoho Pavitrena Satadarena Suptvam Kama Duksaha Om Vasubhya Nama Vasum Avahayami Sthapyami Pujyami. And then little ghee to each of them. The spoon is right here. Oh, I think, okay, you can use this spoon. Om Varuno Stambanamasi Varunasya Skamba Sarjanisto Varunasya Ruta Sadanyasi Varunasya Ruta Sadanmasi Varunasya Ruta Sadanmasidam. Om Varunay Nama Varunam Avahayami Stapyami Pujyami. Om Utano Hirbudnyah Sunutvoja Ekapati Pruthivi Samudraham Vishve Deva Ruta Rudohuvana Sutta Mantra Kavisasta Avantu. Om Ajek Padanam Ajek Padam Avahayami Stapyami Pujyami. Om Sivo Namasi Swaditiste Pita Namaste Astu Mama Higusihi Nivartayamya Yuken Nadhyaya Prajananaya Raya Spokhaya Suprajasuviryaya. Om Ahirbudnyaya Nama Ahirbudnyam Avahayami Stapyami Pujyami. Om Pukhanta Vavrate Vayanarikhe Makadachanam Stota Rasa Ihasmi. Om Pushna Nama Pushnam Avahayami Stapyami Pujyami. Om Manorjyoti Jugata Majasya Brahaspati Yagnam Imantanotvarishtam Yagnagung Samimam Dadhatum Vishve Deva Saihamadantam Om Pratishtam. Not to be taken up. Om Vaswadi Nakshatra Devtaha Avahitaha Supratishthitaha Vardaha Bhavata 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can take it with the left hand. Om Pretavahai Swaham. Like this. Om Pretasakhay Swaham. Om Pretapai Swaham. Om Pretabhumipai Swaham. Om Pretahartre Swaham. So when someone passes away in our family, in our Hinduism, we offer 6 pints like this, rice flour ball. It is because man has 5 senses And if those five senses are given back to God, then the affinity between soul and the body is reduced. Even at this point, the soul tries to, it is all around, somewhere here, and it tries to enter the body. But if those five senses are given back to God, then it is reduced. So suppose we are at Mumbai's house, and before we go to crematory, we offer the first pin. That's name is Sau. So if you can place it like this, Om Adya Purvachariti Gragana Visheshana Vishishtayam Shubha Punya Titham Kashyap Gotrasyam Devkishanji Pretasya Sau Nimittam Avane Janam Madattam Tabu Patishtatam. Spoon. Kashyap Gotram, right hand. Kashyap Gotra Devkishanji Preta Sau Nimittam Eshate Pindah Madattam Stabu Patishtat. You can do that, yeah. Kashyap Gotram Devkishanji Pretam Sau Nimittam Pinde Pratyavne Janam Gandam Puspam Yavaksatan Tulsi Patram Dupam Dipam Naivedyam Madattam Tavu Patishnam. She will do that. Rest of the things. So flower, Tulsi, anything, either order, fine. So we did the first pindan, and now we are ready to go to crematory. We have to exit from your main entrance. Everything is offered, this one too. So we have to pass your main entrance. So in that door frame, we have to offer the second pin. Its name is Pan. So same thing is going to be repeated again. Om Adya Purvacharitiam Gragana Visheshana Vishishtayam Shubha Punya Titham Kashyap Gotrasyam Devkishanji Preta Dwardeshe Pantha Nimittam Avane Janam Madattam Tavu Patishtatham Kashyap Gotram Devkishanji Preta Dwardeshe Pantha Nimittam Eshate Pindah Madattam Stavu Patishtatham Kashyap Gotram Devkishanji Preta Dwardeshe Pantha Nimittam Pinde Pratyavane Janam Gandam Puspam Yavaksatan Tulsi Patram Dupam Dipam Naivedyam Madattam Tavu Patishtatham. So now finally we are ready to step out of your house. The youngest kid in the family, the grandson, carries fire in a matki, earthen pot, and we all lift Devkishanji and step out of your house. So when I say Sri Rama, you need to say Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama. We are out of your house. Once we pass your society, street, mollo, nukkad, whatever we call, and when we go to the square where there is an intersection, 3 or 4 crossroads, over there we have to place him and offer the third pin. Its name is Khecher. Om Adya Purvachariti Amgragana Visheshana Vishishtayam Shubha Punya Titham Kashyap Gotrasya Devkishanji Pretasya Chatvari Khecher Nimittam Avane Janam Madattam Tabu Patishtatham Kashyap Gotrasya Devkishanji Pretasya Chatvari Khecher Nimittam Pin Eshate Pindah Madattam Stavo Patishtatham Kashyap Gotrasyam Devkishanji Preta Chatvari Kheta Nimittam Pinde Pratyavne Janam Gandam Puspam Yavaksatan Tulsi Patram Dupam Dipam Naivedyam Madattam Tavo Patishtatham. Okay, so we are up to the intersection there in Mumbai. Now the ladies used to come only up to this point. Lighting up a deepak, ladies go back home, and only the men walk to crematory. In those days, they were walking in, I don't know, in Mumbai because the distance is too far. But if it is close, they walk. And lifting him on the shoulder, because it is written in Garud Puran that Drutva Skandesa Pitaramya Smasanaya Gacchati So Aswamega Phalam Putro Labateja Pade Pade Nitva Skandesa Prusthenge Sadatatena Lalita Tadevata Drunan Muche Namrutam Sapitaram Bahet, meaning the son and nowadays the daughters too, who carry that this is father's or mother's body on the shoulder and walk to crematory, always get the punya of Ashwameg Yagna, because during the life, the first obligation that he brought you into this world. Now needless to say, what sacrifice he had to bring you up. There is a mentality about dad, that dad is always hot, angry like a son. But if there is no son, there is no life. And also the relationship between daughter and the father. Any part of the universe, any part of the religion, any community, if you see, That relationship is totally unique because they have unconditional love with dad. So here too, when we step out there, we will be lifting him on the shoulder. And so right now we are proceeding to Smasan in Mumbai. So when I say Ram Nam Satya Hai, you need to say Ram Nam Satya Hai. 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 In this way, we keep walking to Smasan, crematory. Now, in every town or village, the crematory is little farther, at the end of the town, outskirt of the town where there is a river. So there is a distance. So they make a center point, it is called race place. Over there we have to place him and offer the fourth pin. Its name is Bhut. Om Adya Purvacharityam Gargana Visheshana Vishishtayam Subhapunyatitham Kashyap Gotrasyam देवकिशन जी प्रेत विश्रांतो भूत निमित्तम अवने जन्म मदत्तम तवोपतिष्ठताम काश्यप गोत्रम देवकिशन जी प्रेत विश्रांतो भूत निमित्तम एषते पिंडः मदत्तम स्तवोपतिष्ठताम काश्यप गोत्रम देवकिशन जी प्रेत विश्रांतो भूत निमित्तम पिंडे प्रत्यवने जन्म गंधम पुष्पम यवाक्षतं तुलसी पत्रम धूपम दीपम नैवेद्यम मदत्तम तवोपतिष्ठताम. Suppose the crematory on this side and we are walking this way. So up to this point his head was heading, and now the head will go on the back side and the legs will be heading, and once again we are on our way to Smasan, crematory. Ram Nam Satya Hai. 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 इसी तरह से हम स्मशान पहुंच जाते हैं. तो द प्लेस वेयर ही इज टू बी क्रिमेटेड, इफ बैक होम दे क्लीन विथ वाटर. इतना पार्ट मैं हिंदी में बोलूंगा क्योंकि मुझे सभी को दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं, बताने की जरूरत नहीं कि गौमूत्र और गोबर से वो भूमि तैयार करते हैं. सो यमदूत डू नॉट एंटर देयर एंड ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश देमसेल्व्स कम टू रिसीव हिम. सो सिंबॉलिकली ये गौमूत्र और गोबर से हम भूमि तैयार कर रहे हैं. ओम भूरसे भूमि रस्य दिति रसि विश्वधाया विश्वस्य भुवनस्य धत्तिं पृथिवीं यच्च पृथिवीं द्रोहं पृथिवीं माहिंसिः. ओम पृथिवी त्वया धृता लोका देवी त्वं विष्णुना धृता त्वं च धारयिमां देवी पवित्रं कुरु चाशनम्. ओम भूर्भुवस्व भूम्ये नमः सर्वोपचार्थे गंधम पुष्पमक्षतान् समर्पयामि. If you can offer Ganga Jal like this. Om idamapah pravata madhyam cha malam cha yatam yacha vidrudrohan nrutam yacha shepe abhirunam apo ma tasmadena sah pavamanasya munchatu. Om bhurvasva bhumya namah sarvopchate pratna purukam namaskaran samarpayami. So Bhumi is ready. Now we have to make a pier using sandalwood, samidas and all those stuff. We make pier back home. So this is sandalwood stick and samidas. This is symbolic pier, chita. Om samiddo anjana krutaram matinam drutamagne madumat pinvamanaham vajivahan vajinam jatavedo devanam vaksipriyama sadyastamam. Om apeto yantu panayo sumna deva piyava asya lokah sutavataham dyubiraho biraktu birvyaktam yamo dadatva vasanamasmi. Using two hands, if you can offer Ganga Jal on pier. Bring it there. Okay. So Chita is ready, pier is ready. At pier point place, we offer the fifth pin. Its name is Vayu. So another pin goes there. Om Adya Purvacharityam Gargana Visheshana Vishishtayam Shubhapunyatitham Kashyap Gotrasyam Devkisan ji Pretasya चितास्थाने वायु निमित्तम अवने जन्म मदत्तम तवोपतिष्ठताम. काश्यप गोत्र देवकिशन जी प्रेतस्य चितास्थाने वायु निमित्तम एषते पिंडः मदत्तम स्तवोपतिष्ठताम. काश्यप गोत्रम देवकिशन जी प्रेत चितास्थाने वायु निमित्तम पिंडे प्रत्यवने जन्म गंधम पुष्पम यवाक्षतं तुलसी पत्रम धूपम दीपम नैवेद्यम मदत्तम तवोपतिष्ठताम. કે શ્રી સાંઈનાથ ગુરુ ગોવિંદમ પ્રતિપુરીશ્વર જય ગોવિંદમ પ્રશાંતિ નિલયમ રાધે ગોવિંદમ શ્રી ગુરુ જય ગુરુ વિઠ્ઠલ ગોવિંદ વિઠ્ઠલ 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 ગોવિંદ શ્રી ગુરુ જય ગુરુ વિઠ્ઠલ ગોવિંદ. Devkishanji came to this world and unfortunately, most tragically, he is leaving us. So whatever sweet memories he had with the families and friends, he is going to carry with him. So the sixth pin is for the sweet memories. Om Adya Purvachariti Om Gargana Visheshana Vishishtayam Shubha Punyatitham Kashyap Gotrashyam Devkishanji Pretasyam સૌહસ્તે સાધક નિમિત્તમ અવને જનમ મદત્તમ તવોપતિષ્ઠતામ કાશ્યપ ગોત્ર દેવકિશનજી પ્રેત સૌહસ્તે સાધક નિમિત્તમ એષતે પિંડ મદત્તમ સ્તવોપતિષ્ઠતામ કાશ્યપ ગોત્ર દેવકિશનજી પ્રેત સૌહસ્તે સાધક નિમિત્તમ પિંડે પ્રત્યવને જનમ ગંધમ પુષ્પમ યવાક્ષતં તુલસીપત્રમ ધૂપમ દીપમ નૈવેદ્યમ મદત્તમ તવોપતિષ્ઠતામ. Now if you can take a spoon of water and hold it and follow me. અનેન પિંડદાનેન કાશ્યપ ગોત્ર અસ્મત પિતુઃ દેવકિશનજી પ્રેતસ્ય સદગતિ ઉત્તમ લોક પ્રાપ્તિઃ. You can place the water here. And now once again, if you can take a spoon of water. Om Adya Purvachariti Om Gargana Visheshana Vishishtayam Shubha Punyatitham Kashyap Gotrasyam Devkishanji Pretasyam Dahartham कपालाग्नि सिद्ध्यर्थम आज्येन समस्त व्याहृति तथा प्रायश्चित होमम करिष्ये. इसमें रख दीजिए. ओके, नाउ द फायर दैट द ग्रैंडसन टुक व्हेन वी लेफ्ट हाउस मुंबई, when we started the crematory process, so that fire needs some offerings. So we are going to create that fire here. Om Agni Dutam Puro Dade Havyavavahamu Pabruve Devam Asadayadiha. Om Chatvari Srunga त्रयो अस्य पादाद्वे शीर्षे सप्तहस्तासु अस्य त्रिधा बद्धो वृखभोरो रवितिमहो देवो मर्त्यम् आविवेशम्. ओम अग्ने वैश्वानर शाण्डिल्यासित देवलेति त्रिपवरान्वित भूमिर्मातः वरुणपितः मेघध्वजम् प्राङ्मुख मम सम्मुखो भवम्. ओम अग्नये नमः. सर्वोपचार से गंधम पुष्पम अक्षतान् समर्पयामि. Flower and rice taken together, and if you can touch it here, and then you can place it there, and then namaskar to Agni. Om Agnim Prajwalatim Vande Jataveda Hutashanam Hiranyavarnamallam Samruddho Viswato Mukham. So few ahutis you will be offering, and she will be offering some. So if you can keep it like this, and then ghee is automatically going to drip like this. When it gets empty, you can just or we can keep it that way too, like slanting, so it will be dripping faster. So you can keep the offering. Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Namamam. Om Indrai Swaha Idam Indrai Namamam. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Namamam. Om Somai Swaha Idam Somai Namamam. Om Vishnave Swaha Idam Vishnave Namamam. Om Rudrai Swaha Idam Rudrai Namamam. Om Lomabhyah Swaha Idam Lomabhya Namamam. Om Tvache Swaha Idam Tvache Namamam. Om Lohitai Swaha Idam Lohitai Namamam. Om Medobhyah Swaha Idam Medobhya Namamam. Om Mangsebhyah Swaha Idam Mangsebhya Namamam. Om Snayubhyah Swaha Idam Snayubhya Namamam. Om Astibhyah Swaha Idam Astibhya Namamam. Om Majabhyah Swaha Idam Majabhya Namamam. Om Retase Swaha Idam Retase Namamam. Om Payave Swaha Idam Payave Namamam. Om Ayasai Swaha Idam Ayasai Namamam. Om Prayasai Swaha Idam Prayasai Namamam. Om Sanyasai Swaha Idam Sanyasai Namamam. Om Vyasai Swaha Idam Vyasai Namamam. You can hold it up little higher. Om Udyasai Swaha Idam Udyasai Namamam. Om Suche Swaha Idam Suche Namamam. Om Sochate Swaha Idam Sochate Namamam. Om Sochamanai Swaha Idam Sochamanai Namamam. Om Saukai Swaha Idam Saukai Namamam. Om Tapase Swaha Idam Tapase Namamam. Om Tapyate Swaha Idam Tapyate Namamam. Om Taptamanai Swaha Idam Taptamanai Namamam. Om Taptai Swaha Idam Taptai Namamam. Om Dharmai Swaha Idam Dharmai Namamam. Om Niskritye Swaha Idam Niskritye Namamam. Om Prayashtitye Swaha Idam Prayashtitye Namamam. Om Beshajai Swaha Idam Beshajai Namamam. Om Yamai Swaha Idam Yamai Namamam. Om Antakai Swaha Idam Antakai Namamam. Keep doing, keep. Om Mrityave Swaha Idam Mrityave Namamam. Om Brahmane Swaha Idam Brahmane Namamam. Om Brahmahatyai Swaha Idam Brahmahatyai Namamam. Om Vishwebhyo Devebhyah Swaha Idam Vishwebhyo Devebhyo Namamam. Om Daya Prithivibhyam Swaha Idam Daya Prithivibhyam Namamam. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Swaha Idam Prajapatay Namamam. Okay, now sesame and rice taken together, and if you can touch it here and then place it inside. Om Aswattomadijatu Sitvadayam Jayatam Puna Aswaswargaya Lokaya Swaham. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Swaha Idam Prajapatay Namamam. Okay, now we need to go by dad. Okay, follow. के गोविंद कृष्ण जय गोपाल कृष्ण जय गोपाल लाल बाल राधा कृष्ण जय गोविंद कृष्ण जय गोपाल कृष्ण जय गोपाल लाल बाल राधा कृष्ण जय 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 कृष्ण 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 जय कृष्ण 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 जय गोविंद कृष्ण जय गोपाल कृष्ण जय गोपाल लाल बाल राधा कृष्ण जय. Touching it to chest and put it on the side. के गोपी कमल हारी प्यारी बाह्य मीरा मन विहारी मदन मोहन मुरलीधारी कृष्ण जय गोपी कमल हारी प्यारी बाह्य मीरा मन विहारी मदन मोहन मुरलीधारी कृष्ण जय 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 कृष्ण 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 जय. Rajiv ji, if you can hold it from that side, two ends, and you can hold it from this side, two ends, and you can hold it from center. Keep it a little higher. Go that side. Okay, keep it like this. Om tasmadagnat sarvahutah sambratam prakhadajyam vasunstanschakre vayavya naranya gramyauschaye. Om bhurbhuvasvaham devki sanji pretasyam antim vastram samarpayami. First you can cover him, and now because the darshan is yet to be done, we can keep the face open and then pull it more on that side. Okay, it's fine. Now the garland is there. Om Sevantika Bakula Champaka Patalabje Punna Gajati Karavira Rasala Puspai Bilva Pravala Tulasi Dalamalati Be Stvam Pujayami Jagadiswarame Prasidam Om Bhurbhuvasvaham Devki Sanji Pretasya Puspamalam Samarpayami. Do we have a grandson?
Yeah.
If the granddaughter wants to join, she can also go join. एंड ऑफर कर दीजिए, पहना दीजिए. Yeah, garland him. All of you can touch hands to each other. ओम भूर्भुवः देवकेशंजे प्रेतस्य पुष्पमालां समर्पयामि. Okay, now grandson. Beta, will you be able to balance this so the fire, Deepak can be on all the time, fire can be on? Oh, hold on, let me make it. It's going out. My God. So keep it in the hands in such a way, so fire is on, you also don't get burnt. Okay, now counterclockwise 4 times circling around grandpa. So you can keep your right hand on the left shoulder here, this way, keep going this way, and you can also follow. Om apo histamyo bhuvastana urje dadatanaham mahe ranay chakshase yovah sivatamo rasasasya bhajayate hanaham ushatiriva mataraha tasma arangamamaho yasyasya vaya jinvat apo janayathacanaham. ओम सप्तास्यासन परिदय श्री सप्तसमिदः क्रेताहं देवा यज्ञग्नं तन्वाना अबध्नं पुरुखं पशुमं यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मांतर कृतानि च तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणां पदे पदे. ओम हरि ओम नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत एकवे बाहुभ्यामुतते नमः. जाते रुद्रा शिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनितया नस्तन्वा सन्तमया गिरि सन्ताभिचाकषेः. ओम करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा पराधं विहितं विहितं वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व. जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शंभो. One more time and you can stop here. ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. So can we stand up for 5 minutes, those who can stand? So the ancestors who passed away in the family, your grandfather, grandmother, nana, nani, whatever. So we need to do namaskar to them. Abrambastamba paryantam devarsi pitrumanavaham trupyantu pitaras sarve matrumata mahadayah atitakula kotinam saptadipa nivasinam abrahma bhuna lokadidamastu tilodakam. ये बांधवा ये यन्य जन्मनि बांधवा ते सर्वतृप्ति मायन्तु मया दत्तेन वारिणम्. ये केचस्मत् कुले जाता अपुत्रा गोत्रिणोमृतां ते गृह्णन्तु मया दत्तं वस्त्रनिस्पीडनोदकम्. ओम ब्रह्मजज्ञानं प्रथमं पुरस्ताद्विषिमतिसुरुचो वेन आवह सुबुद्ध्या उपमा अस्य विष्टा सतस्य योनिमसतस्य विवहम्. ओम ब्रह्मणे नमः गन्धं प्रार्थनापूर्वकं नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि. ओम इदं विष्णुविचक्रमे टेढानि दढे पडं समूढमस्य पाग्गु सुरे स्वाहम्. ओम विष्णवे नमः प्रार्थनापूर्वकं नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि. ओम हरि ओम नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इखवे बाहुभ्यामुतते नमः. जाते रुद्रा शिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनितया नस्तन्वा सन्तमया गिरिसन्ताभिचाकषेः. ओम रुद्राय नमः प्रार्थनापूर्वकं नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि. ओम यमाय त्वाङ्गिरस्वते पितृमते स्वाहा स्वाहा धर्माय स्वाहा धर्मपित्रे. ओम यमाय नमः प्रार्थनापूर्वकं नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि. समर्पयामि। ओम प्रेता जयता नर इंद्रो वह शर्म जचतु उग्रावह सन्तु बाहुना द्रख्यायता सतम्। ओम तत्पुरुषाय नमः प्रार्थना पूर्वकं नमस्कारं समर्पयामि। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुत स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेद सांगपदक्रमोपनिषदै गायन्ति यं सामगं ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसः पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तन विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। कृत्वा सुदुष्करं कर्म जानता वाप्य जानतां मृत्युकालवशं ज्ञात्वा नरं पञ्चत्वमागतं धर्म समायुक्तं लोभमोह समावृतं दहेयं सर्वगात्राणि दिव्यान् लोकान् स गच्छतु। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः क्षमा शान्तिरेधि। यतो यतः समीहसे ततो नो अभयं कुरु सन्नः कुरु प्रजाभ्यो भयन्नः पशुभ्यः। ओम शान्तिः 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 सुशान्तिर्भवतु। So we gave Dev Kishanji the live Agni. Now if we are not allowed to do this inside there, we are fine, we did our job symbolically. At this point we are going to do Omkar, like reciting Om and stretching, and then we will have a moment of silence in the honor of Dev Kishanji. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्माम् अमृतं मृगमय। ओम शांतिः 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 सुशांतिर्भवतु। तो पूज्य देव किशन जी के प्रेमाळ पवित्र और पुण्यशाली आत्मा की अंतिम विधि करने में पहले तो आपने मुझे जो तक दी, थैंक यू विनय कुमार जी एंड थैंक यू नरेश जी फॉर कीपिंग फेथ इन मी एंड हैविंग डूइंग दिस पूजा। एंड ऑल्सो पूजा दरमियान आपने जो शांति बनाए रखी तो उनका तो सम्मान हुआ, तो मेरा भी सम्मान हुआ। आपका हृदयपूर्वक नमस्कार करता हूँ। बैठ जाए, थोड़ी विधि और बाकी है। सो व्हेन अग्नि संस्कार इज डन वी हैव टू टेक द एश। सो इफ यू कैन टेप इट एंड पुट इट बैक। ओम अस्वत्वमदि जातोऽसि त्वदयं जायतं पुनः असो स्वर्गाय लोकाय स्वाहं ज्वलतु पातके। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये नमः। 1 spoon ghee on the cheetah. Yeah, place it. Okay, now you can come this side and watch me. This is called pacifying cheetah. We are not going to get a chance to do this. चीता को ठंडी करनी बोलते हैं इन्हें, तो यहीं पे करना पड़ता है सब, क्योंकि हमने सिंबॉलिकली कर दिया, अंदर नहीं कर सकते हम. तो वॉच मी, राजीव जी, you can keep this on the left shoulder and keep walking 4 times like pradakshina. From the back side, this sister will do 2 times, 2 rounds, and this sister will do 2 times. So they will be offering milk on him like this. So this is called चीता को ठंडी करनी बोलते हैं हम. 4 बार. ओ मध्य पूर्वोच्चारित, right shoulder. You can take the help of left hand, fine. ओ मध्य पूर्वोच्चारितयं गर्गण विशेषण विशिष्टायं शुभ पुण्यतिथौ. No. She'll do in the phone. ओ मध्य पूर्वोच्चारितयं गर्गण विशेषण विशिष्टायं शुभ पुण्यतिथौ काश्यप गोत्रस्य देवकिशनजी प्रेतस्य चितादाहो उपशमनार्थं च दाहजनित पीड़ा उपशमनार्थं च इदम् उदकाञ्जलिस्ते उपतिष्ठताम्. ओम अद्भ्यः संव्रतः पृथिव्यैरशाच्च विश्वकर्माणः समवर्तताग्रे तस्य तष्टाविद्रूपमेति तन्मर्तस्य देवत्वा महाजानमग्रे. ओम वेदाहमेतं पुरुखं महन्तमादित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेव विदित्वाति मृत्युमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय. ओम प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तर्जायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य योनिं परिपश्यन्ति धीरास्तस्मिन्नः तस्तुर्भुवनानि विश्वाम्. ओम जो देवेभ्यो आतपतये जो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो जो देवेभ्यो जातो नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मये. ओम रुचं ब्राह्म्यं जनयन्तो देवा अग्रतद्ब्रुवन्नं जस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यतस्य देवा असन्वसे. ओम श्रीश्च ते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्या वहु रात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपमश्विनो व्यात्तम् इष्णन्निखाणामुम्मयिखाण सर्वलोकमयिखाणम्. 4 times total. ओम अनादि 3 times. 5 हो गया. Okay, so if we are back home, we drop it on the floor and break it. We can do that here. So, Om अनादिनिदिनो देव शंख चक्र गदाधरः अक्षय पुंडरीकाक्ष प्रेत मोक्ष पदभवो. हिरण्यगर्भ पुरुष व्यक्त स्वरूपिणी अस्य प्रेतस्य मोक्षार्थं सुप्रीतो भव सर्वदा. Now needless to say, you are going to apologize in case you hurt him, his feelings sometimes during the life. Even I have to apologize. I have to ask Devkishanji that, Devkishanji, if I made any mistake in your last rituals, please forgive me. So definitely you are going to say something. But if you say something, you must tell him actually, Dad, don't worry about mom. We are there to take care of him. So he will be able to live peacefully. And secondly, you can say anything in your mind that, Dad, if we are going to be reborn, in case you have to be reborn, and then please make us our children once again in your next life if possible. So he will be very proud. And at this point I am going to recite Bhagavad Gita's 12th and 15th chapter, and then I hand over to family. You can stand here, or if you want to sit, that is also fine. Atha dvadasodhyayah evam satata yuktam ye bhaktastvam paryupasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yogavittama. श्री भगवान उवाच मय्या वेश्य मनो ये यं नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्त तमामतहं ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यमव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कुटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियमिन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूते हिते रतः कलेशोदिक्तरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः अनन्यनेव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसां मय्येव मन आदस्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अथ उद्वं न संशयः अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोग्येन तप्तो मामिच्छान्तो धनञ्जयम् अभ्यासेप्य समर्थोऽसि मत्कर्मो परमो भवम् मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिं वपस्यसि अथेतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुमद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं तथा कुरु यतात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानं ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस्यागच्छन्तिरनन्तरम् अदवेष्ट सर्वभूतानां मैत्रकरुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समद्दुःखः सुखक्षमी सन्तुष्ट सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पित मनोबुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्त समे प्रियः यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्ष भयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो य स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्ष सुतिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्त समे प्रियः यो न रुष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न कांक्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान् मे समे प्रियः समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयो शीतोष्णो सुख दुःखेषु समसंग विवर्जितः तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर्मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेत स्थिरमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः ये तु धर्म्यामृतम् इदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धानामत परमा भक्तास्तेति मे प्रियः इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता ब्रह्म विद्यायां योगशास्त्रस्य कृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्ति योगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः अथ 15ोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधःशाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवी अधस्वचोर्ध्वं प्रसुतास्तस्य शाखाम् गुण प्रवृद्धः विषय प्रवालम् अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धे मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठम् अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूल मसङ्गशस्त्रेण दढेन चित्वं ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ते भूय तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यत प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणी निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाम् अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामं द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंज्ञैर्गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममेवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूत सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं सितं वापिं भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढाननुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यामन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त चेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नो तत्तेजो विद्धिमामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमौजसं पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वां सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वैदेश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्धेदविदेह चाहं द्वाविमो पुरुषो लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कुटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यं परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्य वय ईश्वरः यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहं मक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोकवेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमं यो मामेवमसम्मूढो जानति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रमिदं मुक्तं मया नघ एतद्बुद्ध्या बुद्धिमान् यस्यात् कृतकृतश्च भारत इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे पुरुषोत्तम नाम पंचदशोऽध्यायः. So respected Dev Kishan ji is leaving us. Few moments are left, about an hour. So he wants to pray to God first, and then he says couple of words to us. What he prays to God is, O most merciful God, I repent for all my sins. Now he may not have committed any sins, but he himself is praying to God. O most merciful God, I repent for all my sins, for every thought that was false or unjust or unclean, for every word spoken that should not have been spoken, for every deed that should not have been done. I repent for every deed, word and thought inspired by selfishness or hatred or lust. I repent for every lustful action and thought, for any lie, for any hypocrisy, for every promise given but not fulfilled, and for any slander or backbiting. In your unbounded mercy, I ask you to forgive me for all my sins. He further says that I repent for every deed, word or thought that hurts somebody's feelings in either way. And last but not least, he says to God that, oh God, please forgive me and my family for our constant failure to think, speak and act according to your will. And now he says couple of words to us. He says, I am very thankful to all of you for being here on my last exit or departure from this planet. Those who couldn't make it, I understand, but at least you are here. And now he further says that if during the life, if I hurt you in any way, I apologize. In case you hurt me, you already have my forgiveness. And he wants you to carry on the legacy, the value and the culture that he taught you. Dev Kishan ji ki betiyan and beta, grandkids. So he wants you to be very happy, healthy and prosperous in all the areas of your life, saying that I am not going to be there directly with you, but I will be always there indirectly to protect you. Subham bhavatu, kalyanamastu, arogyamastu, aishwaryamastu, santirastu, tushirastu, dhanakanaka samruddhirastu. Hari Om, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And before I hand over to family, I would like to have Krishan. Can you come here, Krishan, please? On behalf of Chainani family and the entire Indian community, we would like to say thank you to you for your kind services in the difficult time. Because of you, we are able to do better than back home. Thank you very much. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, James. So, hand over to Krishan.
Good morning. On behalf of myself, my staff, the funeral home, I would like to take a moment to offer my sincere prayers and condolences to your family. I would just like to thank you for giving me the honor and the opportunity to take care of your family and your beloved Deb. Thank you so much for placing all your trust in me. I am truly honored. At this time, I would also like to thank Maharaj Kamla Shukla. Thank you for offering the prayers today. Your service is greatly appreciated. And also, Gunjesh Desai, thank you for handling the live stream for us. It is greatly really appreciated for those that could not attend. I would also like to extend a thank you to all the family that joined us today and the extended friends. Your presence here means a lot to the family. An overwhelming response for them, I'm sure, shows how much the family and Mr. Chainani was loved. So really your presence here is very much appreciated. At this time, I'm going to allow the family to come forward. They would like to share eulogies and some speeches. Once the speeches have concluded, everyone will be given the opportunity to come forward for darshan. We just ask that if you just wait for direction from the staff, we will have you, everyone standing in the back, come forward first. The immediate family will stand on this side, and we'll have everybody come around to greet the family and then exit on the right aisle, my right aisle. So everyone will line up along the left, my left, and offer flowers, and then greet the family briefly, and then everyone can exit. I just want to remind everyone that once darshan has concluded, there will be a small last rites that will be offered, and then the family requests that the cremation is private. They would like to have some time for themselves prior to cremation. So they have offered prasad. So on your way out, my staff will be giving you a small to-go container to take with you as a token of appreciation for being here today. So just a reminder, immediate close family at the very end for cremation is requested. So once you come up for darshan, you can stay for the last rites, and then everyone can begin to exit and just take a container with you on your way out.
And also, if they limit the conversation, if they try to limit the conversation.
What was that?
If they try to limit the conversation, like minimize the conversation.
Okay.
While meeting the family.
We also request that during the last farewell, when you come up for darshan, just to please limit the conversation with the family, just because we have to give everyone that's here an opportunity to be able to come through and move along. So once you take your last leave, we just ask that you limit the conversation. That way we can have this smoothly, because we are on a limited time here with the chapel. They do have another service coming in after us. Thank you so much. Again, my prayers are with all of you, and thank you for your patience. Thank you. You just have to hit the speaker on. Okay.
This is
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. For those of you who don't know, I'm Neha, this is Ashna, and we're Dave's granddaughters. So most people only see their grandparents a couple times a year or during on the holidays. We were lucky to have our grandparents just live 5 minutes away. We remember when we were younger, Nana used to come and pick us up from the bus stop at 3:30 on the dot. He would always ask us how our day was and if we needed anything. He always supported us, whether it be coming to our school ceremonies and our concerts, or always giving advice whenever we needed it. He always pushed us to do well and achieve our full potential.
Growing up, I always felt that I had a lot of big shoes to fill, and Nana always helped us and encouraged me to fill them. He never said, if I'll achieve them, but always will, and he gave me a lot of confidence, support, and love. One of my favorite memories is just sitting on the couch. We would order sandstone pizza and then turn on Jump We Met, and we would laugh for the 1,000th time about Keith missing the train and then sing to the end with Moja Moja.
One of my favorite memories is going to one of the basketball games with Nana. He didn't know all the rules, but he was so excited, got so into the spirit, and with his personality,